Sewing machine needles, there's lots of choices and using the right one for the job helps get professional results. Hemline have a lovely range of Class A needles, a different needle for each different type of fabric and different technique, and it's important to use the right needle for the job. All the needles come in these handy packets that you can replace them back in nice and safe, keep them handy, and they'll have a flat section on the shaft which goes to the back when you put it into the sewing machine, and a leather needle has a little indentation down by the eye of the needle which will help it pierce through the leather fabric. It's a very specialist needle. And also you'll notice that on the needle packet you'll have a size. The higher the number, the more robust and sturdy the needle for thicker fabrics. Embroidery needles are specially for the concentrated stitching of machine embroidery, and they often have a larger eye to cope with the decorative threads. On stretchy fabrics you'll use a ballpoint or stretch needle. The stretch needle is for two-way stretches like lycra, etc., and the ballpoint is for t-shirting fabrics. They will have a very slightly rounded tip which helps to part the fibres on a t-shirt. Use the wrong needle and you can get skip stitches. And you note the size, there are two sizes here, 70-10. This is US and European sizes. Often they're shown together so you can tell which size. The lower the numbers, the lighter they are, the finer they are. Some packs also come with multi-sizes. That's really handy, so you've got something for all types of fabric here. A jeans needle is not only for denim, you can also use these on other heavyweight, densely woven fabrics. They're more robust and they are a thicker needle, so they will penetrate those layers. This packet comes in assorted sizes, so you have the 90s to the 100s, so they are the nice, robust needles. Metallic needles are great for using metallic thread. They have a larger, specially coated eye so that when the metal thread goes through, it will not burn a little hole in the eye of the needle. Use a regular needle and you'll find it will, and the next thing you know, the thread snaps and splits. Twin needles come in all sorts of sizes and thicknesses. So here I've got two. This 3mm is the gap between the two needles. And here on this one it's at 6mm, so it's got a wider gap between the needles. It's also, this is a size 100, so this is a robust one to work with denims, etc. And this is a lighter one, size 80, and with that you can use fine, ordinary woven fabrics. Twin needles are really fantastic. Not only can you do two perfectly parallel rows of stitching at once, you can do things like pin tucks, nice fine pin tucks. Using a twin needle you can also do really pretty decorative stitches with both needles working at the same time to create some really fantastic patterns. Finally, the universal needles. These are the general sewing needles used for regular sewing on standard fabrics, and this assorted pack means that I can sew lightweight with the 70 going up to medium to heavyweight with the size 90. I'm going to show how to put the needle in the machine. Has a flat section on the shaft, flat to back of machine, so turn that round, pop it up into the needle hole, as far as it will go, tighten the screw on the side by hand and then use your screwdriver or screwdriver tool for that final twist to really tighten it so it can't work loose when you're stitching. Use the right needle for the job and do make sure you replace them every 8 hours of sewing or every project because blunt needles can really cause stitch problems.